All right, so the final phase of the UEFA Champions League round of 16 ties will be concluded tonight, and we have four more games. Recall that in the first leg, two games are practically done and dusted, right? So we have tonight, we have Bayern Munich take on Atlanta. In that game, the first leg, Bayern Munich won 6-1 at the Bergamo in Italy. We have the game between Spurs, that's Tottenham Hotspur versus Atletico Madrid. That game ended 5-2 in favor of Atletico Madrid at the Estadio del Metropolitano in Spain. We have Liverpool versus Galatasaray today at the Rams Park. Galatasaray went home 1-0 winners in that particular encounter. Then the game between Barca, Barcelona, and Newcastle ended 1-all. Of course, remember that last minute penalty from Lamine Yamal that ended the game. So tonight, what do we expect tonight? Tonight we expect that the likes of Tottenham Hotspur and Atlanta will be going home. I don't think there's any. I don't think there might be any upset regarding those games. So I feel those games are already done and dusted. Bayern Munich 6-1 up. No Messi. I'm sure they will score five today. The game between Atletico Madrid and Tottenham Hotspur, that game is also as good as done. Do not be surprised. Atletico might even do a double over Tottenham Hotspur because Tottenham Hotspur they are confused right now because they're actually facing relegation. So I think that is even more critical for them, right? So the two most talked about games in tonight's fixture is the game between Barcelona versus Newcastle. Can Newcastle actually pull up a surprise today in tonight's fixture? We'll see about that. Then the next game is Liverpool versus Galatasaray at Anfield. Can Liverpool do something spectacular? Of course, this season they've not been too spectacular, but of course, at Anfield in the Champions League, Liverpool can turn turn anything to something, right? So there's every possibility, there's every likelihood that an English team will join us now into the quarterfinals, if not two. Now, why am I saying if not two? If Newcastle can actually pull up the surprise, because I feel for myself, I feel Liverpool will actually defeat Galatasaray. Galatasaray, they're not too good away. Remember the knockout phase against Juventus, how they mismanaged that game. If not for luck and Victor Osimhen, that game was already lost. But again, today the better team in the pitch of play will actually qualify. Now, the little bit of statistics. Barcelona has not lost in the last 32 games at Camp Nou in UEFA Champions League competitions. They've not lost. The last time they lost, that was in 2012-2013 season against Bayern Munich. Bayern Munich won them 3-0 at Camp Nou. That was the last time they lost at home. So you can imagine what Newcastle is going to face today. Barca have not lost at all at all. So that's like a very, very difficult statistics, a very, very difficult record to break. But hopefully, Newcastle, if they take their chances, because I'm sure they will create chances. If they take their chances, they will actually get surprised.